We just heard the guy's true feelings on TV! What didn't you understand?
Something's bothering me.
Well, what is it? I already told you there's no time to waste. Are you even getting at something here, or are you just stalling?
He could escape via the TV. Wait, one sec. We're missing something. Something we don't know. What don't we know? His true feelings. He could escape via the TV.
He'll definitely escape if we don't drop him in. No, worse, because he'll get out legally. Why the hell are you so cold about that? I don't understand you.
I didn't think we'd end up like that.
Well, I tried. Okay, now I'm looking it up. I'm not doing this a fourth fucking time. Let's look up that link yet again. We have to say this. We have to say we're missing something. True feelings. We're missing something. Calm the hell down. Oh. Okay, so I just had to be even more indecisive about this. Got it. Gotcha. That was going to be my next route of options, was saying all that. Unfortunately, what this means is, I hope you guys are ready for another sit-through of Ross's ad-libbing of this nonsense. Hey guys, did you watch the game last night? What game? Yeah, I got nothing. That was actually kind of a dumb line. Hey Ross, can you come up with some better ad-libbing? Yeah, I'll think of something. Hey, senpai! We should go watch the girls in bikinis again. That's all you wanted to say? Yeah! Okay. That's really, really interesting ad-libbing you got going on there, Ross. Look, I'm trying my best, okay? I would really love it if you guys didn't shit all over my dick. I'll figure out some good ad-libbing. Just give me a minute. Jack Frost doll. How many times are you going to say the Jack Frost doll? I mean, one of these times I'm going to accidentally click the wrong option for something that's going to be like, fuck. Alright, yeah, we don't need to see all this. I could just, like, cut the recording and call it a day, but, you know, it just started recording 2 minutes ago, so unfortunately I can't choose that option. So I'll just leave you guys to be able to skip. We all feel the same way the fourth time. Let's get that goddamn good ending, for the love of God. I think we deserve it at this point. Big bro, I want to reach for the horses. Nah, you should step back, but man, you should reach for the horses. When they're spinning on the merry-go-round, it's going so fast, and they're reaching for the horse. Okay. You're not even doing a very good Holden Caulfield. You're not even doing a very good Catcher in the Rye, so just stop. Is it sunny in Philadelphia? I'm the trash man. Nanako. Oh no, you told him the trash man joke. No wonder she died. But it's okay, she bounces back for some fucking reason, who knows. I'm sure it'll all get explained in the good ending. I would just love it if on one of these repeats, Kanji actually punches through the wall and he's like, oh fuck, oops, I'm sorry guys, go back.
Senpai!
We messed up the scene. This is room, blah, blah, blah. Alright. Let's rip right into Yusuke's asshole. Yeah, great scene. And here we go. 2 more scenes. We're almost there, guys. We almost made it. It really only takes about 3 minutes, but it's still annoying to go through every time. Probably should have looked it up on, like, the 3rd go-around. But, you know, I wanted to get it right. Just had to make sure. Trying to escape, huh?
You just heard what this bastard's really think.
Wait a second here.
We don't have time. What do you...
We're missing something.
Something we don't know.
His true feelings.
But we just heard the guy's true feelings on TV! What didn't you understand?
Something's bothering me, dude.
Well, what is it? I already... Are you...
Look, we're missing something.
Missing? Like what exactly? Damn it, I've heard enough of this bullshit. Give me a straight answer. Are we doing this or not? That's all I give a damn about right now.
Calm the hell down! He yelled at everyone to calm down.
He's right. Let's all calm down for a second.
I have the most right to say that. Now, my sister's, well, going to live, but also I think is dead at the moment.
I'm perfectly calm.
That's the voice of someone who's very calm, let me tell you what.
Hey, what did you mean by we're missing something?
What's there to miss with a sick bastard like him?
I've been telling you this the whole fucking game, guys. I still don't think that he's the killer. I think they're pulling a double McFakey on us.
Let's all take a deep breath. After what happened to Nanako-chan and seeing Dojima-san.
Like, he's throwing them in the
we're not
TV,
thinking straight right
but
now.
who's tying them up to the utility poles? That's the real fucking killer.
Fine.
Everyone took a deep breath. Seems that everyone has finally regained their composure. Yeah, let's get out of scary tone right now.
You're right. We should calm down and think rationally about this. I realize now that we've heard almost nothing from Namatame's perspective. There's no denying that this man brought great harm to Nanako-chan. But other than that point, the rest comes from our assumptions based on watching the Midnight Channel a moment ago.
Exactly.
I won't deny that we were blinded by the heat of the moment, trying to impute all responsibility to him rashly.
That's nothing different than what the police did to the kid.
But... yeah, the guy's not saying anything.
I mean, he's cowering in the corner.
Whatever reason he had, there's no doubt about the fact that he'd been throwing people inside the TV. It was him who put Senpai through that misery. How can we possibly understand someone who says killing people is the same as saving them?
We have to try, though.
Failing to understand and failing to listen are rather different things.
Exactly.
Truthfully, not all the hitches that were nagging at me have been answered yet. We'll have to see what he can tell us about them, though it appears he's in no condition to do so at the moment.
True. Dealing with him right now might not solve all the things that are bothering us. Damn it. But you better remember this. I'll do everything I can to stop him from repeating what he's done.
Okay, let's close the window, lock it. I'll smash the television or unplug it and take it with me.
Anytime, anywhere, anything.
I feel the same way.
Jeez, how the hell can you stay so calm, man?
This is my 4th time, man. First time, it's like that's... Can I find that scene is like the best. First time. Meme. Oh my god, this is so funny. James Franco saying the... Alright, I have to unplug for this one. This is such a funny scene. Oh, I'm gonna have to, like, save the video. Okay. Oh, but this is gonna get copyrighted. Alright, can I just zoom to the part? I'll just tell you what's going on. So, what happened in this scene beforehand is this guy was, like, hanging to a fucking tree, and he was about to get killed, and then a bunch of Native Americans riding on horses came and killed everyone, and they just left him there, tied to the tree. Some random guy came and shot off his noose, so he was actually able to be saved. But then he got captured by more people, and he got wrangled into this thing where they think he's a criminal. And he's just sitting up there on the podium, about to be hung again. And he just looks over and he sees some other guy crying. And he's like, yeah, this guy's crying over here. He's like... Did you say already? Just a smiley kiss. First time. Oh, I wish I could show you the scene. I would post that for no context in the Discord, but that wouldn't make sense. So, if you get to this part and you want to know the context, I can show you the meme. I mean, just type in "first time?" meme, and you'll probably find it with James Franco, and you'll get it.
Then again, that's why you're our leader.
Oh, right. I can't hear anything because, oops, I unplugged. I was wondering why the music was so silent. I'm like, wow, Yosuke just stopped they stopped voice acting this scene? That seems kind of weird. So let's actually hear Yosuke say that line.
Then again, that's why you're our leader.
Yep.
All right. Let's go ahead and think this through as much as we need.
Nice.
If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be lying to ourselves.
Just like that bad ending lied to
Yeah,
me.
that ain't gonna cut it. All right, I'm convinced.
Thank you. I'll think as hard as I can and try to help.
We all know how you feel, Yosuke. Come on, we've accomplished this much together, haven't we?
Come on, do it for smiling Chie. This Chie doesn't realize that Nanako's still alive. She's trying her best here, goddammit.
Right. Together.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry. And thanks.
The case has taken a sharp turn, and the investigation team is now one step closer to the truth. It seems that you will go on with your friends to solve one more mystery. That's Max. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a genuine bond in a scene that's really unfitting for it. These genuine bonds should be your eyes to see the truth we bestow upon the ability to create Loki, the ultimate form of the full arcana. Loki! Like, low-key, that's gonna be pretty good. Anyway, shut up. Uh-oh. What is this one called again? The Judgment Arcana. You have established a Seeker of Truth social link of the Judgment Arcana. You may earn an experience bonus when fusing personas with the Judgment Arcana. Oh, we formed a new one?
You guys? What are you doing? You can't be in here.
Yeah, we got a whole game left to do.
Oh, crap! We were keeping an eye on the suspect.
And he managed to open the window, and, yeah.
The police officers outside seem to have their hands full helping Dojima-san. If Namatame were to escape, it would be a disaster for the police's reputation. And their trust in you, Adachi-san.
Well, that's a good enough explanation for me.
Oh, I see. We'll tighten security from now on, and I'll arrange for him to be transported out as soon as possible.
Adachi, I am always blown away by how terrible of a detective you are. You were like, you give fucking Gumshoe a run for his money. No, well, Gumshoe didn't even have any fucking money. But I actually think Gumshoe's better.
So,
he just takes this shit more seriously. Gumshoe's kind of like the fusion of Adachi and Dojima. Like, he has Dojima's seriousness, but he has all of Adachi's, like, fucking goon.
How is he, Doctor? He seemed to be extremely agitated a moment ago.
He seems fine for now, but he really needs his rest.
Well, first off, he needs to stop shaking his head. That can't be comfortable.
Outside, everyone. Doctor's orders.
Yes, sir. Shut the goddamn window and break the television.
Understood.
We should go too. Let's get back to Nanako-chan's room.
Yeah, funny story about that. I actually know that something's going to be different when we go there. I don't know. So I guess this scene's going to be roughly the same-ish.
So what's this thing we're missing, huh?
To tell the truth, there's something that's bothering me too.
why did he start killing people in the first place?
Well, he said himself it was to save them, right? So he killed his lover in order to save her and kept going?
The police speculated the first murder was related to the affair, so they called in Namatame for questioning. But everything in his testimony and his bearing, no matter what they looked at, they found nothing suspicious. If he truly is twisted enough to believe that murder is a means of saving people, I think that would have shown through.
Maybe he faked it real well.
People don't just fake shit like that. There's always a catch.
Or maybe he started out with a normal motive and got a taste for killing after the first time.
He killed 2 people, though. Technically.
No,
Technically 3.
If that were the case, his motive for killing that announcer would be even more inexplicable. Namatame and his wife were separated at the time. Both Misuzu Hiragi and himself testified that she had discarded him. Hiragi also knew about Yamano beforehand, and Namatame was shocked to hear of Yamano's death. Their relationship was known and was not strained to the point of murder. There's simply no motive in the affair angle.
And it doesn't explain why he just went off and targeted fucking... Why would he target Yuki?
The police invested a great deal of effort into investigating
Or not
this
Yuki.
point.
Well, yeah, Yuki too, but also Saki.
Therefore, we have no convincing motive for Namatame to kill Mayumi Yamano.
The very first one, and there's already a
Although
roadblock.
her name was written in Namatame's own diary.
His reason for killing her.
It's still possible that he was crazy to begin with and no one realized, right?
I don't really get any of this.
Oh, this is so confusing!
I really want to think about this after the death of my 6-year-old niece. Or cousin, I guess. She's not my niece.
Hey, we could hear you
I'm not
in
very
there.
young.
This is a hospital. Maybe you should quiet down a little.
Look, we're trying our best
Oh,
here.
there you are, all of you. Please come with me immediately.
She's back alive.
Huh? What's going on?
What are you waiting for? Hurry, go!
This scene's gonna be a little bit happier. Ending on a happier note, I guess. Do we get a cutscene? What the... Oh.
Where am I?
Welcome to the White Road. Don't cross the sticks.
Is this Teddy's world?
This is my world, Teddy. You entered into the world from the dream at the beginning of the game. I knew this was coming back.
This doesn't quite feel like it, though. I remember being at the hospital. That's right, Nana-chan. I couldn't do anything. Why do I even exist? I couldn't keep my promise.
Poor Teddy. He doesn't know.
I lost my reason to be there. That's it. I remember now. So, it was true. Guys! Sensei! What should I do?
Where the hell did you wind up, Ted? Oof. Oof, indeed.
Oh, there they are. Nanako-chan came around.
Yeah, and that was when I threw my controller. I'm like, what the fuck? But now this time, it's like...
What did you just say? Nanako-chan's alive?
Are you serious?
It's very rare to be but
yeah, this is the same scene, isn't it?
She collapsed in the first.
I don't care, Doctor. I don't want the explanation. She's awesome.
So this isn't a joke?
She's an alien. She has, like, several lungs and hearts and diseases and fucking shit.
You're
She's
actually
amazing.
telling the truth?
I got it.
Nanako-chan.
She's the bomb.
Oh my god.
This is amazing!
Miracles do happen. I'm so glad.
Can we bro it
I
out?
didn't know what I was gonna do.
Poor Marta. Poor Chie.
You all should go home for the night.
Yeah.
I'll speak with Dojima-san tomorrow about Nanako-chan's treatment. It's rather chilly outside. If it starts snowing, be careful not to catch a cold.
Sounds good.
Wait a second, where's Teddy? I noticed he didn't come with us when we went to Namatame's room.
Is he gonna leave the same note?
You're right. That's weird. I figured he wouldn't move from Nanako-chan's side.
Teddy, where did you go?
Oh yeah, he has a cell with him. Wait, I shouldn't use mine inside the hospital.
Yeah. Huh, so he didn't leave a note this time.
I'll try calling him up once we're outside.
Uh-oh. We're gonna have to go rescue Ted again? I mean, I guess we didn't have to rescue him the first time. We just had to fight Shadow Teddy because of fucking reasons.
I couldn't save... Why? Mayumi. And that girl, too. I couldn't save them.
I don't understand this guy's edge in this. I don't understand your angle, dude.
Huh?
You're confusing the shit out of me.
What's the matter? Feeling guilty all of a sudden? Sheesh.
Good to know the police are on the case. I wouldn't want to sleep next to a convicted killer of 5 people. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't think I'd be able to sleep. I don't care if he's hospitalized.
I can't reach him. Did that stupid bear forget to charge the battery?
We took a quick look around the hospital, but there's no sign of him. I
Hey
wonder
guys,
where he went.
Can I call leaderly action? Just like hug it out for a second. I still haven't earned that. Can we just all hug together? Huddle for warmth. Oh, this is like the perfect goddamn time now.
It's snow.
It's Yukiko, but tis.
Hey, you're right. Wow, it's been
Get
a
it?
while since I last saw real
Get it?
snow.
Except that'd just be like regular Yuki. Yukiko means something different. I think we discussed this earlier in
It
the game.
doesn't look that pretty, though, because of this fog.
I
She's
guess
still
this
not
makes
wearing
it the
fucking
first snow of the
pants.
year. It's freezing. Let's go home.
Let's just all go to my house. I don't think I want to sleep alone tonight. I think I'm just gonna be
Hey,
crying.
Yosuke, if you find Teddy, don't forget to contact us, alright?
Does someone want to come to my house with me? I don't care
Let's
who
meet
it
up at
is.
the special headquarters tomorrow.
They could be the fucking nurse in the hospital that is like sexually predatory. All right, whatever. Yosuke, can you come home?
Man, that Ted. I hope he just went back home by himself. He's probably fine. But I'll hurry home just in case.
Yeah, that's what I expected. I'll just go call. I don't fucking know I'll just call mail order
Well,
bride.
See you tomorrow.
That'll be here fast, right? Yeah. All by myself. Back in Namatame's room. Was it really right to stop everyone from doing what they were about to do? For now, you have no way of knowing. I have a way of knowing. Apparently it was correct. You remember that your cell phone has been off the entire time since you were at the hospital. There's something new in your inbox. Hey, it's Ko. I heard what happened to your little cousin. Is there anything I can do to help? Let me know. You know, I'm there for you, okay? Best friends, dude, right? Daisuke here. I just heard about Nanako-chan. How's she doing? If there's anything I can do to help you guys, please let me know ASAP. You got the guts, man. You gotta be brave, man. It's Yumi. Where are you right now? If you want to talk about your cousin, please don't think twice about calling me. I'll be waiting for you. Call me back. They're from all your friends in town. All my rank 10s got a special message. Remember that you have friends who are there to help encourage each other. The case is still mired in an impenetrable fog, but you must continue forth towards the truth. You should go home before you catch a cold. I'm not alone. I got my best buds. I got almost best girl Yumi. Yumi's pretty fucking cool, I'm not gonna lie. Well, here we are. Here we are indeed. Fucking hell. I want to keep going. Look at these plants. I just need something to help cool my mind off a little bit. Planting, growing fucking tomatoes. Fucking unbelievable. Give me some wheat. What happened to this session? My lord. This was a roller coaster. And it was like, you know, pretty flat near the end there. But then all of a sudden we just went through about 80 loops in a row. Then there's what happened in the Namatame hospital world. Will Nanako be alright? It was the first part. The snow that started to fall and the fog will disappear. What lies ahead from here on? You feel very tired. You should hurry and get some rest for today. Hey, it's been a bit since you guys pulled me from my dreams. This isn't like P5 where you do it every other fucking day.
Welcome.
Hey.
It's been quite some time.
Oh, yeah, it has been a bit. It seems you've been summoned to the Velvet Room.
Do not be alarmed. You are fast asleep in the real world.
This better not affect my REM.
I have summoned you within your dreams. Now then, your journey has taken you quite a distance thus far. Do you believe you'll be able to successfully solve this mystery?
Oh, I have no doubts about that. I just have doubts if I'm going to be able to get all the social links I want to get. I can solve it.
Splendid! The precise destination of this vehicle, that too is getting rather hard to judge.
Just all of a sudden we hear, oh, poof! Oh, it looks like we just hit something. Here, let me get out. Oh, it seems we've hit a giant overstuffed... Is that a bear? Oops. Alright, yeah, just keep going, I guess.
If we continue
Dude, you guys just hit my friend.
blindly, we may end up leading you further away from the mystery that you must reach.
Or you might just end up crashing into fucking Ted and killing him.
Why don't we take a moment to look back on your journey? It was for that purpose that I summoned you here tonight.
Oh.
Margaret?
Voices you've heard many times before echoing in your head.
Yeah, well, I quit pretending.
You gave me the opportunity to start walking.
We are experiencing the words engraved into your memory during your journey.
Failing to understand and failing to listen are rather different things.
Alright, let's go ahead and think this through as much as we need.
If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be lying to ourselves.
I'll think as hard as I can and try to help.
Come on, we've accomplished this much together, haven't we?
Right, together.
And it seems you have comrades with you as well. Those heading in the same direction through this dense fog.
It seems that the car stopped moving.
We'll be parked for the moment while I confirm our current heading.
As I mentioned previously, this year will signal a great change in your life. Though there isn't much time left, it can be worth your while to take the time to stop and reflect.
People are like water flowing in a river. There is only one stream, but all who pass through it are affected differently.
Marie, you have anything to say about this? It feels like Igor and Margaret are doing most of the talking.
Some travel fast. Some change their course, experiencing countless events as they travel down the river of time.
Just so. The state of this room reflects the scenery of your heart.
I'm a lavish motherfucker, let me tell you
Perhaps
what.
this may be a time for contemplation rather than action.
What the? I can hear something in the distance. Hey, you have a doorbell installed in this thing? Uh-oh. Welcome to the 4th. Seems that you've been sleeping until now. You heard the doorbell ring. Someone seems to be at the door. What? Look, I'm getting over a Nanako death
Teddy's
hangover.
missing.
Ah, shit.
I looked all over the neighborhood, but I couldn't find him anywhere.
I'm worried. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, me too. He was acting all weird lately. Rise and the others are checking inside the TV to see if he's gone back to the other side. We're meeting pretty soon, so will you come with me to Jeunesse?
Hell yeah. Could Teddy have gone? In any case, he decided to go look for him. Never ends. Wow. But this feels like so much more natural than the P5, which is just depression the whole game. This is like a bitch slap, and it's like, alright, now you're in serious mode.
It's no use, man. We can't find him.
No luck for
Feels
me
like this is more
either.
earned.
I didn't sense anything over there. The fog's so
know.
dense it might be affecting my readings. I wish I could do better. I'm sorry.
I guess it's like the difference between watching Clannad and watching Goodnight Poon Poon. Where in Goodnight Poon Poon, you just expect to constantly be fucked over by the sadness and depression. Like BoJack Horseman, I guess, for a
Tell
better
me he
reference.
really went back to his world this time. We told him over and over that he could stay here.
Not that BoJack's a bad show, or Poon Poon. In fact, both are pretty fucking good. You recall the mysterious dream you had last night. There may be a time for contemplation rather than action. That is what Igor said, but... let's think about this.
I guess that's all we can do right now. He plays dumb a lot, but he's attached to us deep down. He wouldn't disappear without saying anything, right?
I'm worried for Teddy myself, but let's trust in him and await his return. Right now, we must concentrate on the case. It won't be long before Namatame is transferred to another location. We must hurry, or we will miss our only chance to get his perspective on this.
You know, I've been thinking about the case since, but something just doesn't seem right.
Hey, you're with me now.
Let's quickly review the facts. Of all the victims, only 2 were killed. Miss Yamano the announcer, and Saki-san.
Other than that, we have a lot of kidnappings, but we were pretty on point with stopping them.
From the documents we found in the car, we know Namatame had some sort of dealings with... After that, there were multiple attempted murders in which we were targeted. It was only when he took Nanako-chan that we caught him in the act, identifying his modus operandi in the process.
When I hear you put it like that, sounds like the dude's guilty.
I mean, he's guilty, but he's not guilty.
As a result of Namatame's arrest, the police admitted that Mitsuo Kubo was a mere copycat killer.
I mean, that's a great step,
Back
but
up
we
to
have
yesterday.
more to do.
Remember when you said Namatame didn't have a motive to kill the announcer? That's what's bothering me.
Right. Either he's completely nuts, or we're misunderstanding something.
You lost me.
She's trying to say that if Namatame is sane, then there may be facts in the case we don't know about yet.
Sane or insane? Sounds like a play I saw before.
When he talks about saving people, what does that actually
Macbeth,
mean?
maybe? Or not Macbeth, Hamlet.
I don't think there's any doubt that it includes kidnapping people and throwing them into the TV.
Is Hamlet insane or sane? I don't know. That's a weird one to answer. Like, he's still mourning the death of his father, whom he respects so much, but his mother just moved right the fuck on. But to an extent, like, would Hamlet just have to accept that his mother's found love? I don't know.
Could he mean saving them through death?
Like, is he being a child about it? Anyway, let's not focus on Shakespeare. Let's
He
focus on
did
this.
call himself a savior, and said that the other side is a wonderful world.
So they'll be saved if they die? What a bunch of crap! The bastard should have gone and saved himself. What do you think, Senpai?
There's something else.
If you think about it normally, it's gotta be him. But there ain't nothing normal about that world anyways.
There's something I've been wondering about for a while.
If he's saving them, why are they being tied up in the
When we
utility
first
poles?
encountered him, he said, "You're the ones I saved. Don't worry, I'll save this girl too."
So, yeah, that also bothered me, he said that. Because he saved them. It doesn't mean he failed to save them. And we get all those cutscenes where the fog guy's just like, darn, I failed again. That can't be him.
So,
Because he didn't fail.
if he saves people by killing them, did he save us too?
he saves them by killing their shadows.
Wouldn't he actually have failed to save us?
And he failed because he didn't kill Nanako's shadow, I guess, in his own way. But Nanako didn't have a shadow.
You raise a good point. If he thinks that salvation comes only through death, his words to us make no sense. And another thing, the Namatame who appeared on the Midnight Channel said he failed to save Nanako-chan.
Because we didn't kill Nanako's shadow.
Well, maybe he really was trying to save the victims by putting them inside the TV.
That's what I was thinking. Dude, she is on the ball today.
Don't get all quiet like that. You guys know I just say the first dumb thing that pops into my head.
Dude, Chie is like that's the second time to Chie. We need to work on your, like, you have some knowledge and
the possibility that he truly intended to save us.
But he's still the one who threw in Saki-senpai and that announcer, right?
Oh, yeah, probably,
sure,
but
we haven't nailed down his motives, but that doesn't change the fact that he killed them.
He threw them in, but then someone else killed them.
Or what? You think someone else was involved? What makes you think so?
The possibility of a culprit besides Namatame. Could there be something that proves this possibility? The warning letter, Misuzu Haragi's alibi. How about the warning letters?
Warning letter? Oh yeah! Whatever happened to that thing?
If Namatame's the killer, he must have been the one who wrote it, right?
Let's review them.
You recall that the first warning letter said, "Don't rescue anymore." And the second one said, "If you don't stop this, someone close will be put in and killed."
Yes, that's right.
Isn't that kind of odd? Would someone who thinks he's saving people by killing them write stuff like, "Don't rescue or kill"?
Exactly.
Yeah, and the "will be put in and killed" part doesn't make sense either. If the killer was writing it, wouldn't it be more like, "I'll put in and kill"?
Hey, could this mean...
Namatame didn't write it.
Yeah, it's almost like someone else wrote this letter.
It was Adachi, I knew it!
But only the killer would write such a letter and deliver it to Dojima-san's house, right?
There's another one. I fucking knew. I mean, it was obvious, but...
Someone else wrote it. That could only mean...
Dear God. Since this is such an unusual case, I was absolutely convinced that other than the Kubo incident, there was one culprit.
There's two.
So Namatame really was trying to save his victims?
He was doing a fucking shit job of it, but... yeah.
Everything is exactly the opposite of what it first seemed. In Namatame's parlance, failing would have been the first two cases when the victims died.
And failing with Nanako...
If he had used his method twice and failed both times, he would hardly have continued using the TV. And yet he did. It all seems to suggest that someone else wrote this warning letter while observing the entire case.
Someone else? Then, it wasn't Namatame that killed Saki-senpai and the announcer?
Adachi. Oh my god, it could totally be him now.
We can't say for certain
It
yet.
could totally be him!
We urgently need to speak with Namatame face to face.
I don't think ever has his guiltiness been up. I don't fucking know if it actually is, but hey. Seeker of truth, welcome to judgment.
How though? After what happened yesterday, they said they're gonna tighten security.
I have a plan, but there's no time to waste. Let's hurry to the hospital.
Boy, I'm being railroaded hard. So much for ending off this session. I'm almost to a 10-hour goddamn session.
Hey, this place is off limits.
You're off limits.
I'm a consultant with the police. I'd like a few words with Namatame-san. May I go in?
This is Unit 252, requesting confirmation on an ID. Name of Naoto Shirogane. Huh? Ah, understood. I see. Well, you're on the list. I can give you a few minutes, but I'll have to record your conversation with him for security purposes.
Great.
Not that I expect you'll get anything coherent out of the guy. He's been spouting nothing but gibberish.
I'd like him to accompany me as well. He has no identification, but this is an emergency situation, and he's here in Detective Dojima's stead.
It's okay, I'm top of the school.
Huh?
3 times running.
Detective Dojima sent him? I wasn't informed of this.
Well, 2.
vouch for his
However,
identity.
I'm sure it's going to be a 3rd.
Well, I guess it's better than dealing with the man himself. We have our hands full with the transport procedures, so the last thing we need is Detective Dojima running wild. Detective Adachi is busy somewhere too.
Probably off killing another victim.
This is Unit 252. Huh? I see.
Has something happened?
I wish there was a Unit 421 so we could have a noise complaint.
Something about a suspicious object out in the lobby.
Well,
Oh boy,
then,
I hope it's a
this works out
package
nice.
bomb.
You should back up your colleagues downstairs. We'll keep watch over Namatame-san. A disturbance in a hospital lobby, after all. It sounds serious.
If anything happens, hit the nurse call button. I'll leave the rest to you.
So much for recording our conversation.
Understood. Please be careful.
Did we send the package?
I knew they were undermanned, but I didn't expect it to go this smoothly.
We sent the package, didn't we? Oh my god, we're so fucking stupid. Wow.
There's nothing much inside that suspicious object.
Wow. Wow, 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 guys. Fucking hell.
So he won't be gone long.
All right, then now's our chance to talk to Namatame.
Jay, will you wear some goddamn long socks or pants? I just feel cold looking at you. I understand you're hot-blooded, but like...
Namatame-san, there's something we'd like to ask you.
Is this the part where we start kicking? No, that's the Chie line.
It's tempting to think that you were the culprit behind this entire case. And to be honest, there are many in this town who hope you are.
I hoped you were, but you
we are
weren't.
here to learn the truth. So please, answer our questions.
It's Adachi. I knew it. It seems that he understands what you're saying. What should you ask him? Who'd you throw in first?
Huh? Me?
After the 2 were killed, he started throwing them in. Didn't expect that answer. Did you kill those 2 girls?
They were killed. I couldn't save them.
Aww. You did a really dumb fucking thing, let me tell you what, Namatame. You almost caused the death of like 7 people. But good lord, you had good intentions. But the awful, worst execution possible is saving killing people.
No. If nobody saves them, they'll be killed. That's why I put them in there.
What, hoping we'd save them?
Then tell me if my estimation is correct so far. After discovering the Yamano and Konishi incidents, you realized an appearance on the Midnight Channel meant certain death. Thus, to save her from that fate, you kidnapped Yukiko Amagi.
You figured out this shit a lot.
You couldn't let her be killed, so you threw her into the TV, preventing the killer in this world from reaching her. And you repeated the process, as more individuals appeared on the Midnight Channel.
Wouldn't it be hilarious if the final boss has no knowledge of the Midnight Channel? He's just some fucking loser who ties people to utility poles. He's actually super easy to beat.
It all falls into place.
I mean, unless he has a gun, in which case, he might actually be kind of tricky.
His body is weak, but his mind is sound.
We could probably
He's trying
have
to
one of
tell
us take a
the truth.
bullet. But which one of us takes the bullet? I mean, Kanji's a bro. I don't know. I guess I'd give myself up. Sorry, guys. You'll have to win without me. I'll take the bullet for you. You're all cool.
Yeah, but if
Usually I can pick one out
from
from the club, but no, in this case, I actually just like everybody.
There's another killer who murdered the first 2 victims?
That's the original. The original
Indulge us in
OG.
a few more questions.
Who killed the first two?
I have no idea. I want to know that too.
Why the warning letters? You didn't send
What
them.
are you talking about?
You didn't send them. And why'd you enter the TV?
I didn't know. I never thought it would be that kind of place.
You just always assume. So the first time you entered the television, you found out how much of a shithole it was. Oh my god.
As I thought.
You believe me?
We have no choice. I mean, you're still getting in jail for this, you dumbass. Well, I don't know. Maybe just... I feel bad, but at the same time, god damn. You did some really stupid shit.
Did they find him? Did they find the one who did such cruel things? Mayumi.
Please calm down. Our ability to find the culprit rests on you. We know about the other world. In fact, we're the only ones who can fully understand what you have to say.
Only you?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. We did blame you for everything at first. But now I think we can accept whatever you got to tell us as truth.
Please, tell us everything you can, calmly and slowly.
You're willing to listen? Do my story?
We'll give it as much time as we can.
All right. Soon after my affair with Mayumi became common knowledge, I returned to my parents' home, as if to run away from the scandal. And I started drinking heavily to drown my anxieties. I hadn't been able to reach Mayumi at all, and that didn't help either. Mayumi, where are you? She'd been disgraced on all the afternoon shows, and forced to resign from the program she was on. I caused her so much trouble. I wanted to at least apologize to her, but I couldn't even do that. I lost the will and energy to do anything. Then, one day...
I was just waiting for Truck-san to finally come along and bring me to a new world. Instead, the Cheetah Men dragged me into the television by my gonads.
Since I had nothing better to do, I sat down blankly in front of the TV and watched my own reflection.
I mean, Mother of God, could you imagine that? You're just waiting for Truck-kun to come over and finally whisk you away. You get the Cheetah Men. Wow. Oh, God. That needs to be a fucking anime. I'm sorry. Just continue.
And all of a sudden, there was Mayumi. Mayumi? Is that you? The Mayumi inside the TV looked as if she was calling to me for help. Mayumi? Mayumi! When I reached out unthinkingly to touch her, my arm disappeared into the TV, as if I had dipped it into a pool of water. I was so shocked that I lost my balance and nearly fell face first into the TV. I was so scared. I couldn't understand what just happened. I thought maybe I'd gone insane.
Or, you know, you were drunk.
In the end, I decided to think of it as just a dream, and I went back to the city the next day after finishing work. The next afternoon when I got to work, I was fired on the spot, as I expected. That wasn't what broke me, though. It was Mayumi being found dead. And not just that, but it had happened in my hometown.
This man's sane, but boy is this whole event driving him fucking mad. Namatame is casting his eyes downward painfully.
I was dumbstruck. But later on, I remember the image of Mayumi I'd seen that night. Was it not a dream? Could it really have been an SOS from Mayumi? I hadn't touched another TV because the first time was so terrifying, but I decided to try it again, and I confirmed that none of it was a dream. So that image, was it something Mayumi showed me, calling for help? That's how I felt.
And eventually, you learned of the Midnight Channel.
I remember that when Mayumi was alive, she was chasing a rumor about some bizarre TV program. I'd heard about it before, but I thought it was just an urban legend. But then Mayumi appeared on it, and later turned up dead.
Looks like Sachiko's running a side program.
The more I thought about it, the harder it became to believe that the two events were unrelated. Soon after that,
Heavenly Host
I
get
came
television
back to
airing.
Inaba to
Oh,
answer the
God.
police's questions. I'd lost my job, and I wanted to know the truth of Mayumi's death for myself.
At least we can fight inside this one.
Then,
can't fight for shit in
on another
Sachiko's
rainy night,
shit.
someone else appeared on the Midnight Channel. It was a girl. She looked like she was calling for help, just like Mayumi.
And that was
The first thing that came into my mind was, maybe this girl will be the next to die.
And that was Saki-senpai.
I'd been following all the news about Mayumi, so I noticed right away that she was the girl who found Mayumi's body.
So, that's... Anytime any person appeared on television, he just went over, if they're from this town, and just threw them in the television. Oh my god. Then the killer isn't necessarily targeting... Who the fuck is the killer targeting?
My hunch was right. She'd be the next victim. I didn't want her to die the way Mayumi did, so I desperately kept watching. I was consumed with the idea of rescuing her.
The Midnight Channel is literally just a warning. It's not... It's a warning to whoever... Oh my god.
Little by little, her image on the screen came into sharper focus.
It became sharper?
How did you find out it was her?
After I came back, my father couldn't bear to see me in such low spirits, and gave me a job with the family business. I met that girl when I delivered a package to the liquor store. After
God damn it, you're gonna bring back...
I decided to meet her, and told her to be careful.
Well, at least Saki didn't speak. If I had to, I'd have to
But
go
that
pull back
same night,
Saki's theme.
On the TV. She looked as if she was being engulfed by some black shape. She was writhing in pain. That's why I warned her. Why won't she pick up the phone? Come on! Please! The next day, they found her dead.
Fuck. Fuck. Yosuke, I know it's been a while, but I still reinstate the hugs thing.
I knew she was gonna be murdered, but I couldn't save her.
So now you just start throwing people in... Oh my
I blamed
god, this poor
myself,
bastard!
thinking there must have been something I could have done. There was no one who depended on me. Nobody at work, not even my wife. Mayumi was the only one who accepted me for who I was. But she was murdered, and the same person killed another girl. I was beside myself. I couldn't forgive myself for doing nothing.
You really did love Miss Yamano.
Aww.
Yes, from the bottom of my heart. Before I was married, my wife made it big in show business. I was happy for her, but it put a strain on our relationship.
I think I can kind of relate.
It was around that time when I met Mayumi. She was interviewing our candidate for the next election. She was a big-name announcer, but she only worked with local stations, and her attitude towards work was similar to mine. We both came from Inaba, so she was easy to talk to. I knew it was wrong, but I couldn't help getting intimate with her.
Yeah, that's just a slice of life right there.
Gave meaning to my life.
Oof.
Soon after Saki-san was found dead, yet another girl appeared on TV.
And that was Yukiko.
Was you. She'll be kidnapped next. And murdered. I can't let her end up like Mayumi and that other girl. This time, I'm gonna do something. My opponent was a murderer who left no clues to his identity. I thought hard about what I could do to protect her from someone like that.
He saved those 5 girls. You still fucked up, but you did.
I'll never convince her. If she gets suspicious and they arrest me, we'll save her then. The girl inside the TV looked as if she was smiling at me. And that's when it hit me. I apparently had the power to go through the TV screen to the other side. Then, what if I put her into the TV and give her shelter there before the killer gets her? What are you trying to tell me? That it's safe over there? Is that it?
It's not safe over there, but it's safer, I guess, if there's a guy with black tendrils who can choke you to death and shove you up a telephone pole.
And I thought, no matter what kind of place it might be, it's better than being slaughtered. Once things calm down, I could just let her out again.
Problem with that is the killer probably has access to the television.
If she's inside the TV, there's no way they can find her. It felt as if everything was starting to come together in my mind.
The real killer like ephemeral? Is it like Xana from fucking Cold Lyoko?
Mayumi gave me that power to prevent
Can't
any
enter the
more
TV.
victims from meeting her fate. Was it my mission to save people? But there was a big problem. If I explained the situation to the victim, they wouldn't understand. I had already tried that and failed miserably.
So you just went with the chloroform
It
strategy.
seemed the only thing I could do was to take them away. If that was my mission, I'd just have to do it. Or so I thought.
You're a real go-getter, you
Mayumi,
know that?
Please lend me your strength.
But fucking hell, oof. It's a weird way of doing it. It worked in the end. Good job.
So, since you thought people who appeared on the Midnight Channel would be killed, you kidnapped us in order to save us.
Mission? Give me a break! You never stopped and wondered about any of this?
I thought I was the only one who could help them. I did call the police, but they didn't believe me.
Good lord.
I knew the area well, thanks to my job. I had a large truck, and I could move around without suspicion. I thought my job as a delivery man would be the perfect cover for my mission. I thought no one else could do it. But are you telling me that I wasn't saving them?
To an extent, you were almost killing them, but not as fast.
If a person is still within the TV world when the fog appears here, they will die. Beginning with Yukiko-san, the people you thought you had been saving were, in fact, in mortal peril. It was my friends here who really saved us all.
I had a feeling that was it. When I went after that little girl and entered the TV myself, for the first time, I had some doubts about myself.
Yeah, walking around that room with all the fucking shadows. You see the anime? How many shadows came out? Good
You
lord.
refer to Nanako-chan, correct?
The police were after me, so I had to get away. But I still felt I needed to do everything I could to save that poor little girl.
Well, hey, thanks, but at the same time, little overkill, bud.
That's why I went in after her.
No pun on the overkill. Actual kind of
The
fun.
TV world was completely different than I imagined. Such an abominable, grotesque place.
I mean, hey, you went to like the nicest palace of them all.
I knew that the three of you who I saved went back to your normal lives, so I didn't realize how terrible that world was. I never knew. You couldn't even get out of that place on your own.
No. That's a cowardly way to put it. I'd probably already begun to realize that it was a dangerous place. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have gone to see you all.
See us? Wait, are you talking about the concert we did at Junes?
He was the guy who was wandering around.